Hi, my name is Catherine Pascal, and I'm going to talk to you about the complications that may arise when trying to renew your student residence card. Any foreign student planning on coming to Spain to carry out coursework, research, training, interning for a period of more than 6 months has to request a student residence card. The residence card is valid for 1 year, and after that, if you want to continue your studies, you have to renew the residence card. So what are the grounds for rejection? What are the complications that may arise? I'm going to discuss a few of them. The first one, immigration officials will review your courses and your marks and your final grades after you've taken each course. And if you fail to pass all of your courses, then this is one reason why your renewal application might be rejected. The second one, if you decide that you want to change your area of studies, you cannot change your area of studies based on the same residence card that you have, because the area of studies won't be the same as the initial one stated in your acceptance letter. You have to continue with the same coursework, the same training program, the same intern program, for example, in order to renew that same residence permit, because it has to be exactly the same as your official acceptance letter and your initial visa that you requested before coming to Spain. A third reason, if you fail to provide sufficient economic funds to carry out your studies here and to cover all the costs of living here in Spain. Another big reason is if you decide to change where you're studying or where you're interning or where you're researching, for example. You can't change the learning center. You have to keep the same learning center or stay at the same learning center, university, learning establishment as you initially were to begin with. A big reason for this is if you notice on your student residence card, on the back, it'll show you the learning center or the establishment or the university, for example. And the reason is that this pertains to the original place that you were going to study in your original letter of acceptance. And this is contingent upon your initial student visa. So in order to renew the same card for another year, it has to be the same information, the same courses, and the same establishment as well. So if you choose to change schools, for example, or coursework, then you may have your renewal application rejected for that reason. Another big reason is confusing this residence card with a work permit. Your student residence card does not allow you to work. It is not a work authorization. You are allowed to, once you're here with that card, apply for a part-time work permit. This is a different card, completely a different procedure. That would allow you to work for part-time, but in no way can you work with this student residence card. And a big thing is, if immigration is reviewing your file, they can see if you have worked illegally without the work permit with your student residence card, and this could be a reason why they will reject your renewal application. Above all, we strongly suggest for these procedures and other procedures that tend to be difficult and run the risk of being rejected, that you seek guidance and counseling with an immigration lawyer specializing in this topic and other topics. So thank you for listening, and for more information or doubts, please visit our website, where you can also request an appointment with one of our immigration lawyers specializing in this topic. Thank you very much, and see you next time.